On Capitol Hill today, a bipartisan group of senators hoping to finalize a bill on gun legislation by the end of the week. But there may be a snag. The person you're looking at, Republican Senator John Cornyn, telling reporters that the group is struggling to come to a consensus on language around things like red flag laws and the boyfriend loophole.
If we can't get to 60, then we're going to have to pare some of this stuff. We got to settle these issues, or else we're talking about jeopardizing our ability to deal with legislation next week.
But just after those comments from Cornyn, Democratic Senator Chris Murphy, who's been leading these discussions, says he doesn't think anything in the framework is going to get dropped. I want to bring in now Sahil Kapoor, our Capitol Hill correspondent, to talk to us about the status of these negotiations. Sahil, where are they and what can we expect?
Well, Hallie, this group is getting closer to the finish line on this piece of gun legislation, and they've run into some hurdles about drafting the language on two provisions in particular. The first is the boyfriend loophole. There's some disagreements between Democrats and Republicans about what sorts of relationships they should cover. Republicans want to limit the applicability here to serious long-term relationships, and Democrats, including Amy Klobuchar, who I spoke to, said the definition has to be meaningful to cover abuse in a variety of dating circumstances. That is one issue that they still have to figure out. The second is red flag laws. They're grant money for states as an incentive to adopt red flag laws, but Republicans, including Cornyn, say states should be able to access that money even if they don't have red flag laws on the books to be able to use on things like crisis prevention and mental health. Democrats say that's not the point of this. The whole purpose is to structure that money to incentivize states to pass these red flag laws, that there's money for mental health and other sorts of issues related to preventing crises in the bill already. Now, I asked Chris Murphy about this. He's remaining very optimistic. He says he describes these more as speed bumps than roadblocks. He said he even joked that if Cornyn thinks there are only two issues remaining, then he's more optimistic than Murphy is. He said they will get this done. Kirsten Sinema, another person who's core to this negotiating group, spoke to reporters just off the Senate floor, which he doesn't often do, and said they are in a good place. They will resolve these issues. The big question at this moment is, do they get this done either today or tomorrow, which is the timeline they're looking at to finalize the bill this week so they can get it done next week in the Senate. Remember, it takes about a week to process, and if they don't get it done by Friday, they may have to either do it after the July 4th recess or potentially cut in to that recess. Hallie?
Sahil Kapoor live for us on Capitol Hill. Sahil, thank you.